Oh, hi.
Hey guys, Mandalorian, Season 2, Episode 3. So, sorry about accidentally posting them in a wrong order. I think I explained it in the last video, but it wasn't Mandalorian. So for you guys who are Mandalorian only, we had accidentally posted the wrong video because we watched the wrong video and didn't realize till after we uploaded it. Somebody pointed it out that we watched the wrong one. You see, when we go into the Disney Plus account, it shows a little red bar on if an episode's fully watched, and other people use the same account. And so as a result, I looked at it and I thought, oh, we watched it already, and just instinctively moved on. So sorry about that. This one will be posted early on Tuesday as a kind of apology, just to get it back on schedule with the next Saturday. So sorry about that, but let's get right into it. Do you guys remember much about last episode before this one? It was a spider episode.
Yeah.
With the frog lady.
Mm-hmm. Thermal heating. They're trying to get the eggs to the planet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How do you guys think that's going to pick up?
I guess we're gonna see either they'll just like drop her off and then he'll have some sort of adventure on that planet, figuring out a way to get his ship into some suitable way so that he can, continue to where we saw him in the next episode, or we'll actually go along with her and see more of her story. Since these earlier episodes are so disjointed, I'm kind of leaning on the first.
It's kind of crazy that even though we watched the fourth episode, other than the fact that we were like, oh, they just dropped her off, there was nothing.
No indication
in the episode to indicate other than the ship being repaired. But I mean, even then, you just think, oh, they just skipped the whole time frame.
Yeah.
So I actually like how episodic things are. It's just crazy that we could watch that entire episode and never realize that.
Until someone comments.
And the thing is, I watched this season before. I'm the one who wanted everyone to start watching because I saw the season, except for the last episode. But I didn't actually remember this episode either. But now that I remember it, pretty cool stuff happens in there. So let's get into it. All right?
Cool.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Put your seatbelt on, little one. We're going in for a belly flop, I see.
Ugh.
It's condensating.
Yeah, because the ice was on it from space.
Oh, yeah.
You don't
leave
see the
eggs.
trouble you're in, Yoda.
Maybe he's keeping it safe. Protect it, Yoda. Come on, Yoda.
That guy.
Hey.
I'll call him out. Mon Calamari.
Monk.
Oh my gosh, in the middle of a city.
I would have aimed for the water, but then again, that's also like concrete at high speeds, so.
You did it. Like a boss.
Oh, nope.
Or not.
So close.
You don't even care. He just shakes his head and walks away.
That's
okay. The Heiress. I'm actually really glad there's not like a whole intro music scene from
Frog.
shouting in frog.
It's kind of cute.
We're the only ones remaining.
Cute. Aww.
He eats a lot.
Yeah.
Then again, I feel like he doesn't like getting regular meals. He gets like some big, some small.
Can you even understand?
I thought he couldn't speak frog.
Well, he
Right.
pointed, and so I was like,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ooh, dark
That it.
figure. Eat that? But you eat frog eggs?
Mando, you need to help.
Don't play with your food.
He just threatens it, it goes back in.
I feel that actually something about the knife, it kills like with the slightest touch.
Seek others of your kind.
Have you seen them?
I can bring you to them.
They're actual pirates.
Only a few hours sail. It'll cost you though.
Of course.
Few hours. I don't remember.
She must be hungry. Oftentimes we'll feed her in the early morning, but we missed that because we were going out of power. No!
What the heck? Whoa!
Well, yeah, so like, keep it.
I didn't see that coming.
One of the best.
Usually I see it coming.
Yeah,
I didn't see it coming.
We're rich. So what are you trying to do?
Oh!
Hey!
Hey, another one!
Recognize the armor? Well, you I guess. She was in a Rebels TV show. But she was also in the Clone Wars towards the end of it. He is so lucky. There's really no way out of it.
Take my hand.
There's a creature. It has the child.
On it.
I guess hers is made for water.
Help the child.
Nah, he was just exhausted.
We've got this.
Oh!
It's a good thing that it's waterproof.
A little water
Here you
log.
go, little one.
Oh no.
Now this little thing is broken.
Oh,
that's why
it wasn't there last
Yeah.
week's episode.
I've been quested to deliver this child. I was hoping that.
Oh no.
Every time!
Give me your armor.
He just goes around doing that to everyone.
Where did you get that armor?
Again.
This armor has been in my family for 3 generations.
You do not cover your face. You are not Mandalorian. He's one of them.
Thank Ferric. And you are a child of the Watch.
The Watch.
Children of the Watch are a cult of religious zealots that broke away from Mandalorian society. Their goal was to reestablish the ancient way.
There is only one way. The way of the Mandalore.
You killed my brother.
I don't understand when people get like
There's
this.
so many brothers.
Oh, right.
The entire ship
One
was
brother,
brothers.
two. Yes.
Let me pass.
Sad Yoda.
Here they are.
Are they just following him?
Yeah.
I did.
Together shooting. Bonding exercise.
Can we at least buy you a drink?
Trask is a black market port. They're staging weapons that have been bought and sold
It's a
with the
night now. They
plunders
were
of our
following him for
planet.
hours.
We're seizing those weapons and using them to retake our homeworld. I can lead you to one of their kind. But first, we need your help on our mission.
Of course. Fetch quests. Fetch
It's an
quests.
RPG. They have to level them up.
You see that represented freighter? It's being loaded with weapons as we speak.
Man, they can just say anything.
According to
That's
the
the
port's
Imperial
manifest, it's
Byzantium
scheduled
flare.
to depart at
See that
sunset.
free flee plea?
The tower won't allow them to climb until they've left the port's airspace.
Troopers.
Squad at most.
And they couldn't hit the side of a bantha.
A squad at most. It never works out that way. There's always more than the squad.
We thought they were safe.
So I want you to be respectful and mind your manners. You know what
He
I'm
can't
talking
understand
about.
everything.
He didn't eat a shower, so he's hungry.
Thanks.
At least I think he didn't eat a shower. Why did everybody have jetpacks? That's so cool. pirates?
Excuse you?
What happens if
At least they did a slow climb first.
I don't know.
I would
figured
assume it's
maybe-
just like the
Yeah,
of the
I
jet
figured it
engine.
would like break stuff around it or something.
right?
But it didn't look like that happened.
Hey.
Take your
Heat
useless weapons.
Why are there so many of us?
Hold them off long enough until we can make the jump to hyperspace and rendezvous with the fleet. We need to hold them off until we can make the jump to hyperspace.
No one's there. Oh,
Oh.
they are there. I didn't expect that.
Close the doors.
Close it.
All of that!
It's like, close them all. Why would you close the doors?
Think we have to trap, sir. Trap them where? In the cargo control area.
In the cargo control area?
Where? Control area.
Oh.
He's like, where?
What an idiot.
The face of shock and disappointment was beautiful.
And soon so will I. Regardless, we are taking the ship for the battles ahead.
I got you your weapons. I have to return to my ship with the Foundling.
If you want my help finding the Jedi, you will help me take this ship.
You're changing the terms of the deal.
This is the way.
That's Death Watch. Death Watch. They're jealous of the watch, but
What is it,
Death
Captain?
Watch.
Another pirate hijack.
Were you able to eliminate them?
No. We need backup immediately.
Are these the same pirates that have attacked our other vessels?
They appear to be, sir.
How far have they gone?
They've breached the cargo hold and taken everything but the bridge. We require immediate backup.
If they've taken that much of the ship, I'm afraid that's no longer an option. You know what to do.
They have to die.
Long live the Empire.
Oh dear.
Long live the Empire.
You're so committed.
He's an old guard.
Leroy Jenkins.
The pro.
This
with
scene,
the
though.
vest scar.
He has to cover the, Y'all are not covering him at all. What the heck?
I feel like two of those is overkill.
Right? Back.
What, turn back?
One of them turned back.
Oh. Hold up.
Where is it? What? The dark saber. Does he have it?
If you're asking, you already know.
Oh. The dark saber.
I'll let you live. But you will take me to him.
You might let me live, but he won't.
We have to go.
Take the Foundling to the city of Kaladin on the forest planet of Corvus. There you will find Ahsoka Tano. Tell her you were sent by Bo-Katan. And thank you. Your bravery will not be forgotten. This is the way.
This is the way.
I feel like that's almost. Alright, I'll leave for discussion.
They've doubled in size.
Like, can
Look,
I eat?
he's learned to
Can I
not
eat?
want to
Thank you for
eat
watching,
it. He
everyone.
pet
eating it.
Okay, kid. Come on. It's time to go. Let go. Come on, kid. Congratulations.
Oh.
No. I have enough pets.
Aww.
The heck?
Why?
Oh, food.
What's
He's
this
gonna probably try to
music?
get him. He's gonna try to get him.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
It's a face hugger. Hey.
Laughing.
Something just fell off this
Finally
ship.
know where I'm taking you. But it's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Oh. He ate it now. Oh.
I feel like he can't possibly get it.
When the time comes, right?
Yeah, it's like, but you're mine. I would not trust jumping to hyperspace with that,
No.
dude. Discussion. Okay, so do you guys catch that name at the end?
Ahsoka Katana.
Mm-hmm. They haven't seen the entirety of the Clone Wars. She's seen quite a bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. Ahsoka Tano was Anakin Skywalker's apprentice.
Oh, yeah.
And after the Purge, not the Purge, yeah, after Order 66, she actually survived. We saw her get into a fight in Rebels, which, if I was saying it, because I'm 100% certain they're not going to ever watch Rebels. In Rebels, she got into a fight with Darth Vader. It was a really cool scene. And we never saw her after that. So now this is the first time for many fans that there was confirmation that she is in fact not only alive, but known where she is to some people, which is a sign of kind of prosperity. So I'm not going to get into that part too much because you guys don't know much about her. But yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So something, not an inconsistency, but it's something I noticed when they were talking about the Death Watch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm somebody who got into Star Wars through the media, and I played the old Star Wars Bounty Hunter game, and in that game you could get the comic where it was talking about the origins of Jango Fett and the true Mandalorians versus Death Watch versus the pacifists.
Mm-hmm.
And Death Watch was always the bad guys for a long time. And then when the Clone Wars came around, they kind of flipped it where the Death Watch were the bad guys initially, but people started to like them, and so now the Death Watch is kind of the pseudo good guys. Because the Rebels, they're definitely the good guys.
Mm-hmm.
But we see a bit here, and I'm very happy that they made sure to put that little distinction in. Of when she did the "this is the way" thing, where it was kind of a backhanded comment,
yeah.
which is why at the end I was like, you can really take that seriously from her,
Yeah.
like after she did something like that, and
Yeah.
I liked it because it established that yes, the Death Watch are on our side, but they're not good guys.
Yeah.
But they're warlike. But the thing is, what I found funny is, Death Watch was introduced as zealots trying to reestablish the old way, and they described him as child of zealots trying to establish the ancient way.
Yeah.
So
It's really funny.
So it's kind of funny to me how like the Death Watch has kind of shifted to where the comics used to have the true Mandalorians. They're now like the true Mandalorians, if not a little bit tainted. Which to me it's always been hard for me to kind of accept the Death Watch because that's how I was introduced to them, as these are the bad guys who killed Jango Fett's people, and they were really dishonorable. And so I always had a hard time liking them. But I do like in here kind of put that in like you can like them, but they're not like the best of the best.
Right.
Child of the Watch, we're going to get to know more. So we got confirmation in this episode. I didn't want to tell you guys. Mandalorians do take off the helmets. It's just him and his group that don't take it off.
Right, yeah.
And they consider everyone else who doesn't not true Mandalorians. And there's so few of them left that it just may seem that that's the majority now. But yes, they were the minority. It's just they were always hiding. So it might be that's why there seems to be more of them.
Okay.
That's one of the things I wrote down is I wonder if that's why in the next episode we see him kind of loosening up. Maybe it got to him. Maybe he started to think about it. Maybe that's why they showed that. I don't know. It's just something interesting. I wondered if maybe it's just showing and he's thinking to himself, okay, maybe it's not so bad.
Yeah, I didn't make a connection at all, but actually that makes a lot of sense. Because we never really get any moments of introspection from him. We just see things about this is what I do. And we just see him acting on it. Yeah. We don't see him speaking or thinking about any of this. But yeah, I would buy that's a little bit, he got affected by a little bit. Especially now that he's got nobody else there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you have written down?
The ancient way thing that you had mentioned. How she's like, they're the zealots, and I'm like, oh, kind of makes sense, because I always know Mandalorians as like they're fine with taking off their helmet. That's what I know about them. Mm-hmm. When this new, I just expected that this was the new canon.
The new canon.
That Mandalorians just don't take off their helmet, but this makes more sense to me. Mm-hmm. And also this thing that you said that like he's living in an RPG. everybody sets him on fetch quests before he gets anything done, just to get nothing done.
And the next episode, we literally see another 4-party group going to the siege, doing impossible tasks over and over again, leveling him.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh yeah, and they didn't cover him. He said, "Cover me." Not one shot was fired.
No, let him work. I actually wrote down a piece about that. It's Beskar OP.
Yeah. Right?
Like, I get that it's really good and really strong, but I feel like they may be overdoing it. Because I really don't feel any fear for him at all, which I'm okay with because the show and the setting is good enough for me. Mm-hmm. But that, if there's an area that this show is lacking, is there is never a sense of dread for him. That's why he has the baby Yoda. There's dread for baby Yoda. Dread.
Yeah.
When he got eaten, I was like, what the hell? I don't remember that. But when he was drowning, like, that's probably the only way he could kill him. Mm-hmm. That was the closest we've ever seen him come to actually dying. Yeah. If they were stalking him creepily for hours, he was dead.
True. They did. You gotta be fair. When he was going in towards the fire, he was like feeling knocked back. Yeah. And he eventually looked like he got a hit that was hurting him, and he fell to the ground. Yeah. That's why he had to throw
like internal bruising.
Yeah. So it could be like
it's not like kind of like negates the blast. I
was gonna say it might be like a police vest where you know the bullet goes in, but you feel the pressure, the impact on your body. It can even knock you out.
We saw that with the sniper rifle in season 1, where he got knocked off the bike and he was laying down for a while.
Right. I was gonna say like maybe it's just the handheld blasters are weaker, but he got sniper shot and he was fine. So maybe not.
Yeah, and I get that. It's just when 6 guys are shooting at you, and he's able to still move forward, and he's able to run into the open and tank that, knowing that this armor will save him, even though he'll get beat up. Right. It's just that to me is a little. I don't know. But I do like, if anything, that the show's consistent. Yeah. The show showed us early on that this thing could take sniper blasts. Yeah. And now it's sticking by its guns. As crazy it looks, it's sticking by this is how it is.
Yeah. Dang it.
The eating the squid thing alive, that just reminded me of, there's a Korean tradition of, I believe it's martial arts, or maybe sumo, I think it's martial arts, where they will go to the restaurant and they'll get a live octopus, wrap it up, and they'll swallow it alive. And it's believed that the strength of the octopus goes to you. So I don't know if that was meant to be like that, but I found it funny these warriors doing the same thing, eating it alive. And Mon Calamari made most of the ships for the rebellion in the old movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I just find it funny that they give him this junk repair job, and he's like, Mon Cal. But Mon Calamari said they had some of the best tech to fight the Empire. Mm-hmm. They had the Mon Cal shipyards, which was huge, and they were the only ones able to manufacture a fleet. One of the only ones. So those 2 things I wanted to mention. We're short on time, that's why I'm speedrunning this. And also, I love the commitment of that officer. Yeah. That was fantastic. I love that actor.
New Age Cyanide.
Yeah, he sold that. Mm-hmm. If he was in the First Order movies, instead of the guy who was... I know they put him there because he's supposed to be weak.
The redhead guy.
I like seeing the Empire as this really strong, these committed people doing this thing. Mm-hmm. That's what I want to see. I really like that well-picked actor. That's all I wanted to say about that.
Very good.
Yeah, what do you have?
The only thing I have is, you guys notice the guy that just ran off? He ran off and
he didn't come back.
Saw nothing else about him.
What guy ran off?
One of the 3 Mandalorians, only 2 of them were in the cockpit with Mando. Yeah. And the other guy, when they were running towards it, they showed specifically him turn back. Like he looked and turned back.
That this guy ran off. I thought it was, you were just like making a guy like, oh, that's funny because like it was off the screen. But yeah, he wasn't there in the ending.
Yeah, he didn't. So what was that? That was so random. Like, why would they do that and not like show anything about it later?
Just sent him secure the rest of the ship. He just killed everybody.
I don't know. Maybe it's insignificant, or maybe it'll come up later.
I want to believe that it is more to that. Yeah. Like they would show a reason, or maybe it's just the cockpit was small, so it legit could have just been they couldn't fit all of them in there. Because they had the two sitting down.
But no, a better way would have been to say, "I'll secure the rest of the ship," and then run off. But they just showed him silently run off.
Yeah.
Which is why I want to believe that maybe there's a deeper meaning and future we'll get it. But that is funny. I think
Maybe he did something to the ship.
Maybe. But 100% that could have just been they can't fit all of them in there.
Yeah.
Because what else would he be doing? He had her holding up the guy and the other two sitting down. He'd just been standing there doing nothing.
Yeah.
So it might have just been that. But maybe something will come up. Is that all?
Yeah. That's all.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you liked, please leave a like. They're very helpful. And subscribe if you want to see more. Sorry again for getting this one mixed up, but hopefully getting this out earlier will help you guys out. So we'll see you guys next time to React Back. Bye-bye.
Bye.